Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, I'm going to use my Wisdom of the Oracle cards to look at what you may possibly be struggling with. What is Capricorn? Okay, we have these two that came out. We have co-create, and we have round and round. Struggling with round and round and co-create. I feel like you're not really sure which direction you want to go in, that you might have a lot of things swirling in your head. You're not sure where you want to go. You're not sure what you want to do. You keep going around and around. It also could be that you keep going around and around in a relationship or a situation, that you keep following the same patterns, right? You keep doing the things again and again and again, and you're like, how do I break this cycle? What does Capricorn need to look at? What does Capricorn need to look at? New life. Possible future energies for Capricorn. Future energy for Capricorn. What's coming in for Capricorn? Observer. Observer. I feel like you see things differently, right? Bottom of the deck, message in the bottle. Ooh, some of you could be receiving a message. I feel like it's something that you weren't expecting, because like you found it, right? Because you found you're on the ocean, you're on the beach, you're walking along, you see a bottle, and you're like, hey, there's a message in there. An unexpected message that's coming in. But I also feel like you find this message, right? That you're an observer and you see this message. You see the message that was supposed to come in for you, or that you were meant to see, right? Because that's what he's doing here is he's looking, and it's almost like he's looking right up here at this message in the bottle. Something that you didn't see before becomes displayed to you, becomes aware to you, something that you weren't expecting, something that could be a surprise, something you weren't expecting, that you weren't planning on seeing, but you took a step back and you saw something that you have never seen before. All right, so let's get a little more clarification with this round and round and co-create. I feel like the co-create is looking at the messages that are around you, that you're not seeing it, that you're so busy going around and around that you're not seeing the message or the messages or the signs or the people or the offerings that are around you. We have the Hierophant, which could represent Taurus, so you could be going around and around in a situation with Taurus, but it also could represent that faith and that belief, right? It also could be that direction and that guidance. Round and round. What else do we have here for Capricorn? We have Three of Cups, and then we have the Eight of Cups. Struggling with the Three of Cups. Struggling with the Hierophant, that faith and that belief, right? That guidance, struggling with that because you keep searching and searching and searching. Struggling with happiness, trying to find that. Struggling with letting go of something. Are you holding on to some negativity? Are you holding on to some past hurt? Are you holding on to things? Sometimes we have to close doors in order to open doors, right? You're struggling with that, you let it go, and then we have this new life here, this awakening. What do you need to look at as a new life? That if you want change, you have to be change. Let's see, I feel like this. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have Seven of Wands. We have the King of Cups, definitely. You have to stand up for what it is that you believe in and that you feel is true to you, and you have to let go of those things that you feel are trying to contain you or hold you back. And also you have to be more in tune with your inner energy and your inner feelings. I feel like you're going around and round and round, that you're not really hearing the messages that are around you. I feel like there's some signs or some things or something that's around you that you're not seeing. I feel like you're not focusing on what is important to you. I feel like you may be overwhelmed by things that you feel are coming at you. And I feel like you're not seeing this because of this, because you're holding on to stuff. You're not feeling confident in walking away from a situation that you keep going around and you keep trying to make something happen and it's not happening. But you're having trouble breaking free from that. Sometimes we get so caught up in things that we're like, well, this is just the norm. I just go around and around. You know, it could be those relationships where we're in those relationships with friends, family member partnerships where things are good for a little while and then it becomes this chaos and then there's a separation and then the person comes back and they say they're going to be different and they come back and they're good for a little while and then things become chaos and then there's a separation and then it's this back and forth and round and round and round until it has to get to the point where either that person breaks free or we break free, but usually it's you're the one that has to take control. You have to see that you're the one that has to take control of the situation, right? That you have to stand up and say, I'm not going to go round and round anymore. I want a new life. I want this 9 of Pentacles. I want to let go and I want to listen to myself because myself keeps telling me, right, that I need to move on from that I need to go in a different direction, that I need a new life, that this is not how I want to spend the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 50 years of my life going round and round. That if I want change, I have to be change. But sometimes in this future energy, it's like be an observer and step back and really see what's going on. Because stepping back and being quiet, it's almost like you can... the answers come to you, the signs come to you, the message in the bottle, right? Those things happen. We have the 2 of Wands, which is reversed, right? Observer, like not taking a step, right? Not going on a path, not making a decision, but before you make that decision, be an observer and really see the path that you're going down and really think about it and listen to that inner voice. And when the time is right, the direction will be brought to you. Right? When the time is right, the message will come to you, whatever that message is and however form that is, right? You'll know when the time is right because you'll be confident because you waited until the time is right for things to happen. You didn't rush anything, you didn't push anything, but you stepped back and you saw the situation for what it was. Ace of Cups, I love it. Ace is new beginnings, new starts. New relationships that are coming in for you that are more loving, more giving. It could be that you receive a message from someone else. They reach out to you. And that's your clue, your guidance, justice. Justice. You want justice. You want things to happen. But you're putting yourself in that energy for you to receive those things. You can't receive those messages. You can't receive that justice when you're going round and round. When you're not standing up for yourself, when you're holding on to things and you're not feeling confident to move forward, when you're not listening to yourself. Oh, and I just wanted to say happy birthday to those of you that have a birthday. I mean to say this at the beginning of the reading, but I just wanted to say happy birthday to those Capricorns that have a birthday today. All right, so I'm going to use my energy oracle cards, and we're going to get a final message, and then I'm going to use my Star Dragons card. I feel like this one's just popping out. The Temple Path. I feel like it's that path to enlightenment. It's that path to stability. It's the path to that message in a bottle, to that path to the new life. But I feel like it's that inner peace within yourself. I feel like you don't have that over here because you keep going round and round. That path to calmness and to being an observer when you need to observe, but being that taking action when you need to take action. To hold on to those things when you need to hold on to them, but to let go of those things when you need to let go of them. That alignment with self, right? And that guidance within yourself. To hold when you need to hold, but to move when you need to move. All right, and then let's get a Star Dragons. Let's get a Star Dragons. Oh, we have 2 that came out. I didn't see that. We have invention, burning with passion. Burning with passion, I love that. Burning with passion, because you've closed the doors on this round and round, but you're burning with passion to make things happen. You're feeling that excitement again, right? And then we have this one. I don't think we've seen this one before. It's surrender, letting go of the darkness. I love that. Letting go of the darkness, and I feel like that goes back over here to this. Right? That round and round, the darkness, the heaviness that you're carrying, right? The 8 of Cups. What does that darkness represent to you? What does that mean to you? What does that represent? And what is that you need to let go of? You have to, realizing that you have to let go of the darkness, but what does that represent? And asking yourself those questions and saying, what is that and how do I let that go? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.